Hello everyone, my name is Alexandra Brown. I'm a registered dietitian and I'm the food services director here at Lincoln County Aging Program. And thank you guys for joining us virtually. I'm really glad to see everybody. Right now you're catching us in the middle of our Cook With Us series, Traveling Edition, where we're traveling over to a few of our favorite countries to try some of their well-known dishes. Okay, so like, subscribe, give us some feedback. We want to know what you guys think about the recipes. Okay, now see you soon. So today we're creating a French-inspired dish known as French onion soup. France is located on the western region of Europe, and it's located on the border of Switzerland, Spain, and Italy. And as you guys know, France is known for their beautiful art, their great music, and their amazing food. So if you guys want to know how to make this soup, stay tuned. But let me break down the recipe for you real quick. It includes butter, olive oil, onions, beef broth, French bread, Swiss cheese, provolone cheese, Parmesan cheese, sherry wine, and several seasonings. So let's get started. All right, so let's start with our butter. We're gonna do about half a cup, which is 8 tablespoons, so this full stick of unsalted butter. It is a lot of butter, however, it's just really necessary for this soup. And I think that it's good that it is unsalted since it is a lot of butter. So my pot's, it's on medium heat right now. So right now it's melting actually pretty quickly. And we want to make sure that we don't burn the butter. So this might take maybe like 3 minutes or so. Okay, so now that our butter is melted, we're gonna add our olive oil. You can kind of mix that together. Smells good. All right, so now I have my 4 cups of onions, so I'm gonna add it in here. But a good point I'm gonna make about these onions is how they're cut. So kind of look, it's cut long ways. It's not diced. So make sure that we cut them this way. And then so now I'm just gonna stir it all up together. And we wanna cook them until they're about tender. And so this might take maybe 10 minutes or so. And let's mix it up really good in there. Get all the onions to be covered in our butter and make sure it's still on medium heat. And this is a smaller oven. Well, it's not even an oven, it's an actual like top. So my heat might have to be a little hotter. My medium might be different than your medium on your oven. So, you know, just go between low and medium heat. Okay, it's all covered. All right, guys, so now that our onions are nice and tender, we're gonna add a few more ingredients to our French onion soup so it actually becomes French onion soup. So I'm just grabbing a few seasonings. Okay, so first we're going to add our beef broth. It's about 10.5 ounces. gonna kind of stir it as I add it in there too. Boom. Just making sure that it's on a medium heat, medium to high heat. And then I'm going to add my sherry to it. It's like a cooking wine. So as you guys know, when you cook wine, it's gonna naturally cook out during the cooking process, the alcohol. Ooh, it looks really good. And then, don't want to spill it. I have my thyme right here. And then we're going to do salt and pepper to taste. So I just do a pinch, and then if I would like some more later, I can just go ahead and add some. This is salt and pepper mixed together. I did mainly pepper and then a little bit of salt. Okay, I'm gonna stir it up. And so now we're gonna cook it for another 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes or so. We really just wanna cook down those onions so it becomes really consistent with our French onion soup. All right, everybody, so our soup has been cooking for about 30 minutes now, so we can get started on our bread. But about 20 minutes in or so, I heated my oven, preheated it to about 350 degrees. So my oven's going right now. So let's move this. So I have 4 pieces of French bread here. And so we're just gonna cover them with cheese. So first we're gonna do, just depending on the size of your bread, you wanna kind of figure out how much cheese you wanna put in there. But I do about 1 slice of provolone cheese on each one. Okay, and then next we're gonna do some Swiss cheese. And this is the modified version, right? Because usually basically you take the soup out of the main pot, put it into an oven-safe bowl, put your bread in there, and then you can layer it with cheese. Therefore, there's a nice coat of cheese over the bowl that you literally eat the French onion soup out of. However, since most people don't have an oven-safe bowl, we're just gonna do a modified version of that instead. Because I don't have an oven-safe bowl at home. But if you do, feel free to cook it the other way. And then we're just gonna do Parmesan cheese last. So we're gonna put this in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. And like I said, it's preheated to 350 degrees. And then we can put it all together. All right, everybody, so we just got our bread out of the oven. It looks amazing. I got it to the point where it's a little brown and the cheese is all melted. So what we're gonna do now is cut the bread in half. Cut. So be careful right here. This is a massive knife. This is not a butter knife. You can probably cut it with a butter knife too. It actually smells delicious. So our French onion soup is done. I left it boiling for most of the time. you know, like a boiling to simmering. So it got really nice and consistent. So the reason I'm serving it in these is because not only do they look fancy, it's because you could also maybe have this as like an appetizer when you're having guests over, if you're like having a little dinner party. I think starting out with a French onion soup would be delicious, and I think it would make you look like an amazing guest. Excuse me, an amazing host. And your guests would love it. So I'm sticking my ladle in here. Ooh, for guest one. Let's keep this going. And I mean, I hope you guys enjoy it because I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but onions have great benefits for your body. It's good for gut health. It has some anti-inflammatory properties to it and some antioxidants as well. So this is El Cap's version of French onion soup. I think we're doing a great job. Right now we're getting to the bottom here, so let me grab this spoon to really just get it all. So I would say this could be a bowl for about one person, 1.5 people. And then if you're doing appetizers, I think you could go for 3 people. So what we're making today, I would say about 2 people, you know, a good soup to start off before you actually have your entree for dinner. Or if you're having guests, it could be just a little something, a little appetizer just before your actual dinner. So this looks amazing. This looks really good. Oh my gosh. And then to all my Meals on Wheels clients, this week you guys received French onion soup. So let us know what you think. And then for all of you, please like, subscribe, and comment below because we love to hear your feedback. Where would you guys like to go next? Let us know. And then enjoy your French onion soup. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.